to a Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, hey, that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, hey, that's your ass, boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down, you better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done.
Yeah, you know what it is, baby. How many times I got to say it? You know what it is. Yeah, it's the Underground Sports Show, baby. Your host, Filthy Rich, in the house. Yeah, you know what it is. Talk sports, talk shit. That's what we do around here. Call in to the show. We live 412-407-2744. Yeah, it's the Underground Sports Show. Bill, appreciate you coming out, man. Appreciate you coming on to the channel, subscribing to the channel, hit the like button. I got to say that. But yeah, man, around here, we do, we talk sports, we talk shit, like I said. All right? NBA update real quick. I'm sitting here watching OKC, and man, look here, OKC just can't be touched, can they? They just can't be touched. Beating up on Detroit, even though Detroit was trying to come back a little bit, man. It ain't over. But it's looking like, let's check out the score real quick. All right, 8:55 left. Thunder's up, like I said, beating them up a little bit. 100-91, man. They've been on top of them all day. But Detroit lost their people in that fight the other day. I know y'all seen that fight the other day. That was wild. A whole bunch of people suspended right now because of that. So Detroit's pretty much hanging in there. But, Thunder look like they're going to get them another little cheap win real quick. And keep on moving, man. They've been unstoppable in the NBA. Other than that, man, the NBA, I don't know who's watching too much. I mean, you got Cleveland on the other side too. They beat up on the Knicks. Knicks just can't get right. Beat up on the Knicks 124-105. The Heat beat the Celtics though. So that's a good one. Rockets came back after losing to the Lakers. They beat the Jazz 143-105. Rockets got some stuff with them too, man. But the Nuggets lose to the Spurs. That ain't good for the Nuggets. And the Clippers is playing the Pelicans. They look to be up on them by about 12 points. So yeah. But look, Pistons keeping it tight, 102-95. Quick NBA results for the night and update real quick. Once again, man, it's the Underground Sports Show. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got a little something for you tonight. Hold on. Yeah, they got my mic all messed up, man. Every time I turn this thing on, it do that to me. My bad for the echo. But yeah, that was your NBA update. On the show, man, I'm heavy NFL. But I do checking out the hoops. We got the NCAA set up too, right? NCAA. Our Final Four coming up: Auburn, Florida, 2 SEC teams, and Duke and Houston. Hey, got something to do this weekend. A lot of Dookie fans out there. A lot of Duke fans out there. So I know Duke's got to be the favorite. Houston was tough, though, man. I'm kind of worried about that game. I ain't going to lie. We're going to see. I said Duke was going to take it, but, hey, man, Houston has impressed me a lot. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because that's what this show is about, man. It's about my opinion. It's about your opinion. That's why I'm always live. And you can always hit me up on the chat or on the number, man, 412-407-2744. Come on here and talk your sports, talk your shit, man, all right? So, look, man, I got a question of the day. Y'all know I'm a Pittsburgh guy, but, yeah, my question of the day. I'm going to leave this up here for a while. I'm going to move around in the sports world for a little bit. I'm going to get into the rule changes like, you know, you see in the title. Definitely get into that because that's the big news today. But, you know, I've just been thinking about the Steelers a lot and, you know, thinking about what we may gain and what we have lost. And, I mean, you tell me, is Russell Wilson in a better situation with the G-Men? Because you got Aaron Rodgers out here, you know, floating around, don't know what he want to do, if it's worth coming back to the Steelers. Now they trying to say that's what he's thinking. So, you know, Russ moved on. And is he in a better situation in New York? New York's definitely, obviously, a bigger city than Pittsburgh, right? So you're going to make some more money. Then he got Malik Neighbors, a top draft pick, number 1 wide receiver. Now the Steelers got DK Metcalf, but this dude is young and a real good route runner. Not just relying on his size. Not I'm saying that DK Metcalf relies on his size only, but you know, I just think in a route running battle, that Malik Neighbors will probably beat out DK Metcalf. So I'm gonna give him that. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, you know, Steelers got George Pickens on the other side. Yeah, that's cool. But what if in the draft they pass on that quarterback that they've been talking about maybe they might pass on and Travis Hunter fall right into their hands? You got to pick Travis Hunter. If Tennessee go get Cam Ward, then you got Cleveland, which should pick Travis Hunter if he's there. But they also got a chance to have a hell of a pass rush with Abdul Carter and Myles Garrett on the other side. So, you know, they might take that option. It's very highly possible. Plus, they Cleveland. They know to fuck it up, right? I mean, would you pick Abdul Carter over Travis Hunter? I don't know if I would. I don't think I would. I am intrigued to see Abdul Carter and Myles Garrett on the same team. That would be dope. I mean, I get it. But if I'm picking, I'm getting Travis Hunter, even if I'm Tennessee. But back to Russ is what I'm trying to say is Travis Hunter might fall into his lap. So if Travis Hunter falls into his lap, now he's got 2 number 1 receivers, right? Just let Travis Hunter play offense, and now we got 2 receivers, and then you still got Slayton. That gives you the room to sprinkle Travis Hunter on defense too. Steelers won't have none of that this year. So, like I said, my question is Russ in a better situation with the G-Men than he would have been if he came back to Pittsburgh, which he really wanted to do? See, Russ got a lot of loyalty in him. You know what I'm saying? You could tell. But once I'm telling you, when they gave Aaron Rodgers that April 21st deadline, Russ was like, I'm out of here. Forget it. Why would I wait around for that, right? So, yeah. Question of the day, man. Think about it. Is Russ in a better situation with the G-Men? Now, we all know that G-Men ain't going to carry that defense like the Steelers do, though. He won't have that support. So he's going to have to perform. They say the Giants got a better offensive line than the Steelers do. That's to be seen. We will find out, though, if all those sacks was Russ's fault or the line's fault. I'm intrigued to find that out, too, all right? So, all right, man, before I get to the rules, man, I just got a quick couple things for you. Free agency and free agents today. Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell was a free agent for a lot longer than I thought he would be, and I was interested in Calais Campbell for my squad. The Steelers, you tell me if, your squad, if you was interested. He's an older dude, but I mean, still a strong player, played for the Ravens last year, helped that defense out a lot. I thought maybe I just thought my team needed to go for a lot of offense. The Steelers needed some offense, man. So if we could help our defense with that defensive tackle thing and free agency, that would be good. But nah, your boy goes back to the Cardinals, where he came from. Calais Campbell might probably retire from there, you know what I mean? Everybody want to go to Arizona to retire anyway. So 1 year deal, didn't really talk about cheese, but he probably wanted some dough. Might have been too high for the Steelers. You might as well pick a young dude and groom him and maybe, get him for them 4 years for the cheap. But yeah, Calais Campbell finally gets a job. He still got J.K. Dobbins out there, man. And Amari Cooper is still a free agent. So I don't think really either one of them, with all the running backs in the draft and all the receivers in the draft, if they ain't really get picked yet, I just don't see it. They both at this point probably getting 1 year deals. If Najee Harris got a 1 year deal and never got hurt once in 4 years, then that's probably what J.K. Dobbins is going to get. And if Amari Cooper ain't get a deal yet, he's probably getting a 1 year deal. So yeah, that's where they at, and it's probably gonna happen after the draft, for real. Unfortunately for them, that's probably when it's gonna happen. All right, man. Now up next. Once again, man, calling to the show in the rut. Hit me up 412-407-2744. It's the Underground Sports Show, man. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Up next, though, man, got some news about Cat y'all know. Former NFL player right here, Terrell Suggs, man. Y'all remember Terrell Suggs? You got to remember Terrell Suggs. If you're a Pittsburgh fan like me, you definitely remember Terrell Suggs. If you're a football fan and you're watching the Ravens be good for the past 15, 20 years, you know Terrell Suggs, always a very, very aggressive player. Was he a Steeler killer? No. He had his days. He definitely had his days, but man, he had a day the other day. Let me tell you, Terrell Suggs, former Ravens star, sentenced on gun charges after drive-through argument. Damn. Drive-through arguments is already the worst, even if you don't get into no beef, man. You don't want to just, you just want to get your food and get out of there. You don't want there to be no problems, but damn, Terrell Suggs ran into a big problem, man. Former Baltimore Ravens superstar linebacker was sentenced to 18 months of probation for an incident at an Arizona Starbucks in March 2024 that ended with the former All-Pro flashing a gun at another customer from his car. It's a lot. That's a whole lot. So Suggs was also sentenced to 100 hours of community service and to take both a mental health screening and anger management classes to forfeit the gun he flashed and any ammunition or accessories related to the firearm. Damn. He took my man's gun. Because that's a lot, man. Flashing at somebody at the drive-thru. Damn, T. Suggs. Damn. So how bad could it be, man? Let me keep reading. The punishments were part of the plea agreement on disorderly conduct charges, so he must plead guilty. Suggs, 42, was facing charges after an incident at the Starbucks drive-thru last March. He pulled All right, back. I'm gonna go back. Suggs, 42, was facing the charges after an incident in Starbucks drive-thru last March. He pulled too far up, and when he tried to back up, he hit the car behind him. All right. A verbal altercation ensued, and Suggs flipped off the other driver as he turned to leave. Damn. Just wilding. What's up? What's going on? Damn, Suggs. This prompted the other driver to start swearing at him, which led to Suggs saying, "You want to go?" Repeatedly, "You want to go?" Suggs then allegedly called the other driver pussy ass cracker and said, "I'll kill your bitch ass." He's just doubling down, yo. Damn. Before extending the arm holding the gun out of the driver's side window, Suggs didn't aim the gun at the driver for anyone else, but varnished it before driving away. Terrell has always been a law-abiding citizen, has no prior convictions, and unfortunately overreacted and displayed his handgun while pointing to the ground as he drove away in order to deter the alleged victim who he had been aggressive through the incident from following him home. Yeah, so he didn't want to follow him home, right? So they said he brandished his weapon because he was trying to be, make him think, "Don't even follow me, bro." So it must have got that heated. I don't know. Maybe that's just what he's saying. Try to stay out of trouble. That's what it kind of sounded like to me. Asking for a year's probation. His lawyer asked for a year's probation. So yeah, that's what he got, man. He got the 18 months of probation. He's lucky. Cause that sound wild as hell. You know he got a decent lawyer, he got some cheese. But that's definitely wild. I thought that was wild. Tell me what you think, man. Hit me up in the chat, 412-407-2744. This is the Underground, baby. Underground Sports Show. Always live. Because that's how we do it. All right, man, let's get to these rule changes, though. For real. Because this is interesting. A lot of this is interesting. NFL rule changes. Y'all know that everybody's down. All the coaches, GMs, all down at the meetings down in Florida. Having a good time, but at the same time discussing some serious stuff. So let's get into it, man, because these is some big changes. Some big changes. And it's stuff you're going to need to know before the even season starts, for sure. But the biggest one is the tush push, man. The tush push is not popular, bruh. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. But the tush push is not popular. It definitely, with the other GMs and coaches in the league, it's not popular. It's not popular because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I'm sure. Because I don't think the outside world cares. Anybody I've talked to, they say, "Man, stop it." So what happens at these what happened at this NFL meeting is that the ruling on the tush push was tabled. Now, I told y'all the other day how they got into it. Howie Roman, GM for the Eagles, got into it with Sean McVay. A shouting match I heard. And I want to say Green Bay Packers GM, don't let me quote it wrong, but definitely with Sean McVay. It's somebody else. But anyway, got into a shouting match over it. And I'm defending the Eagles. I'm like, nah, man, like, the Eagles deserve to defend their play. They do it the best. They do it the best. So, get off their nuts, man. Stop it. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody I talk to outside of these GMs and stuff saying, hey, man, you got to stop it. Don't complain. Stop it. But yeah, Sean McVay get into a heated argument. Oh, it was Sean McDermott, the other coach that got into a heated argument with Howie Roman. And you need to chill because y'all was tush pushing the whole time till y'all didn't get it. And lost to the Chiefs. And then the Eagles, the very next game, go to the Super Bowl and they tush pushed the shit out of the same team that you couldn't. And I know you watched it, and that's what you're mad about. That's what you're mad about. But the whole thing, the whole vote was tabled. Now, I never heard of the term table before. Maybe some of y'all smarter than me. I got a decent vocabulary, but most of y'all probably smarter than me. And tabled means that the vote has just been pushed back because basically they came to a split decision. Now, what I heard and what I read, is that 16 coaches or GMs or whoever's putting in the vote, 16 GMs voted to ban the tush push. That's half, bruh. That's 50% of the coaches. So that's why it's at a stalemate. That's why it's tabled. They said, look, y'all go back to the drawing board, y'all talk to each other and see what y'all gonna do, because somebody's vote gotta swing this thing. Somebody gotta swing this thing. But I was so surprised, and when I told my man at work today, I told him about, hey man, I heard it was 16 teams. Like, what? 16? I can't believe that. It must be all the all the NFC teams going because they hating on the Eagles. They got to play them more. But that's crazy. I'd love to know what Mike Tomlin and, Omar Khan chose. But 16 teams, 50-50 on the tush push? I didn't think the league and the coaches and the GMs was that soft. But let's listen to Sean McVay.
In taking something out because they do it better than anybody else. And I told Bo John,
Start this over.
in taking something out because they do it better than anybody else. And I told Bo John and Howie that when we were talking yesterday. What I don't like is the optics of that play. Looks like a rugby scrum. And there are some health and safety things, which those things exist in short yardage and goal line situations as well. So I'm kind of conflicted because you don't want to be a hater because they do it better than anybody else. So I don't agree with that. But I also wish we didn't let the play in the first place in regards to just the optics of what it looks like. Doesn't look like football to me.
Whatever. But let me play that again, real man. Now that's Sean McVay. Obviously, he got into the argument with him. So obviously, he voted for the no tush push. But just one more time, listen to his excuse.
Taking something out because they do it better than anybody else.
I hate taking something else out because they do it better than anybody else. We all know. We all looking at it. We know they do it better than everybody else. So you don't even need to say that. Because you lying.
I told Bo John and Howie that when we were talking yesterday. What I don't like is the optics of that play. Looks like a rugby scrum. And there are some health and safety things, which those things exist in short yardage and goal line situations as well. So I'm kind of conflicted because you don't want to be a hater because they do it better than anybody else. So I don't agree with that. But I also wish we didn't let the play in the first place in regards to just the optics of what it looks like. Doesn't look like football to me.
Dog. When did you ever, he said it's not a rugby play, right? Now I told y'all, That's a rugby play. I told y'all a long time ago. But I also told y'all at the same time, football is originated from rugby. So there's a lot of shit that look like a rugby play. A punt is a rugby play. An option is a rugby play. The snap, which begins every play, is a rugby play. So what do you mean it looks like a rugby play? Duh. It's football. So McVay, you trying to explain your way out of it, your little argument you had with dude that don't make no sense. You don't like the optics of it. So what? It ain't a pretty play. It gets the job done, though. Neither is a fullback dive a pretty play. It gets the job done, though. Like you said, there's a whole bunch of short yardage plays. You said it yourself that they do the same thing on. So nah, McVay, you hating, bruh. You hating. You just hate the optics of a play that originated the whole game. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You just can't do it. As well as they do, because your quarterback don't bench, or not bench, but squat 600 pounds. You don't got that on your team. And then they line's big as hell. They ain't no chumps. So, yeah, I don't get it. Like I said, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. I was just very surprised that 16's GM/coaches took that road. I mean, it's very similar to a tush push. Now, the rule you need to try to be changing is the pushing the people from the back. Now, that's the one where I see a lot of people, more people at least, that don't like the tush push. They don't like that rule more than not the tush push. Because, I mean, if you take that rule out, then you just can't even do the tush push. But that don't mean that QB sneak ain't still going to be effective for an inch or yard. Don't let them get to inches. But at the end of the day, it looks like it's on the vote, man. I think the tush push is on the brink of something, man. Like, it could go away real easy. At first, I was like, nah, they ain't going to get rid of that. They ain't that soft. But dang, when you look at it like, okay, these dudes is voting on it, hating on it, seems to me like it's possible. It really does. Dang. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see it coming. That harsh. All right, let's look at some other rule changes. I really didn't. All right, let's peep some other rule changes. All right. There's some good ones, though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm getting to this, because this is some good ones, man. Leave in the comment, man. Tell me what you think, because these are some different rule changes. Okay, so this is a big one right here. NFL expands the use of replay assist. The second rule change for the 2025 season involves which penalties can be subject to replay review. Under the new policy, hits on defenseless player, grabbing the face mask, performing a horse collar tackle, tripping, and running into or roughing the kicker can be reviewed. That's big. Let me read that again, bruh. So under the new policy, hits on a defenseless player, grabbing the face mask, performing a horse collar tackle, tripping, and running into or roughing the kicker can be challenged or reviewed. Hey, so yeah, I'm saying it because it's challenged, because the next thing they pretty much say is like, okay, if the ref don't call it, you can't challenge it. Like, if you see a face mask, you're like, oh, you ain't call it, ref. You can't challenge that. But only if the ref throws the flag can you challenge it. That proposal comes with a catch. However, those penalties can only be reviewed if officials throw the flag on a play. If a coach believes the flag was not warranted, he can challenge and potentially have the penalty overturned. In cases where no flag is thrown by an official on a play, coach cannot challenge that play. All right? So, yeah, man. That's big, though. And that's what I'm saying. Defenseless player hit. They always call them type plays, and they just give it to them, and you can't do shit about it. Y'all gotta be supporting that. Grabbing the face mask. How many times we seen the face mask, the call, and we look at the replay. Face mask. He pulled his shoulder and he made it, you know what I mean? He flopped almost. You get to review that. Horse collar. It's a lot of them going on, so you get to review that. Tripping and running into the kicker and roughing the kicker. The difference between them. Because one's like an automatic, one's like 15 yards, automatic first down. The other one's just 5-yard penalty. They call one and you think it's something else, you get that's a lot of control that they just gave the coaches right there. A lot. And we got to be feeling that, because at some point it's going to be your team that's going to benefit from something like that. And that's what you want. That's what you want with replay. You want them to get it right. No matter what. I'm really surprised they did this, because for years they refused. They could have been did this. They refused to take the power from the referees. And I do think the referees need power, and that's why they still left it to the point where if the ref don't throw the flag, you can't just be like, you missed that. Like, you got to leave some human error in the game, and they just going to slow drag it to the where there ain't no human error in the game, but we can't handle it all at one time. It'll ruin it. But if you do it step by step by step, we'll never even notice, and we'll just keep accepting the little thing and the little thing and the little thing to where they get to their point. That's what they do in the real world. And that's what they're doing right here. And speaking of that, when it comes to making things perfect, the next rule change is the NFL introduces the Hawkeye camera to measure first downs. No more stick crew. No more old dudes getting ran over on the sideline. It's a wrap. This is official right here. The NFL also announced that it will utilize Sony's Hawkeye camera to measure first downs in 2025. The camera will effectively replace on-field change game measurements on crucial plays. The league will use 6 8K cameras to track the ball position on the field. The league stated the entire measurement process will roughly take 30 seconds, which will save roughly 40 seconds compared to the manual chain gang measurement. So it saves 40 seconds, man. That's a whole play clock. Speeding the game up just a little bit. Maybe to get more commercials in. I ain't hating. That's how them boys get paid. But whatever they up to, they want to speed the game up. And they don't want people standing around, you know? That's when people walk away from the TV, or that's how they feel they change the channel or something like that. But yeah, so the chain gang's going to be, they say the chain gang's still going to be there in case of emergency, in case it don't work no more. But yeah, they're going to be chilling, watching the game pretty much. And they letting the technology take over, which we all been asking for, especially on the first down. I didn't think it was going to be cameras, though. I thought they was going to find some type of laser or something like that. But what they say, 8, 6, not 4K, 8K cameras to track the ball position. They'll probably show us some shit too, man. We'll see. But that's a big change. That's a big change. We all been asking about that. How accurate is it going to be? We going to have any flaws in this? Because we know how the first down thing go. Seeing what happened to the Bills. A lot of people think they had that on a tush push. Should have won that game. But all right. Up next, you got next rule. Touchbacks will move to the 35-yard line. The NFL is really trying to make kick return an exciting event again. A modified kickoff rule will move touchbacks to the 35-yard line in 2025. In 2024, touchback on the kickoff resulted in a ball being placed at the 30-yard line, but no longer, man. It's going to the 35-yard line. So they believe that if they keep moving this touchback up, people are going to kick the ball inbounds instead and make the tackle. Now, the way they come down the field, they feel like they made that way safer. No run and start. Now, and they moved it up. So now they've been moved it up before they stopped the no run and start. They felt like they were still having problems. Then they said no run start. They stole that from the UFL and the USFL or whatever, right? So no run and start. But now everybody's kicking out the end zone because they just don't feel like it's a successful play. But so they gotta do something about it. So they nudged it up again, a 35-yard line. That's really good field position. I don't think teams gonna want that, and they don't think that either. So they're feeling like it's going to go. They said 33% of the kickoffs were returned last year, and they want a higher number than that. They feel like moving it up to the 35-yard line will get them at 60%, 70% returns. Because now they think that coaches are going to instruct their kickers to kick it inbounds and let him return it. And they'll get that action back that we all miss. But what we really miss is the head start, bro. We really missed the head start. So I don't know if this is going to fix it because we missed the big hits that came from it. Yeah. We want safety, but we still want our excitement. It's part of the game. You know what I mean? But we're going to deal with it because it's really what's between the 30s is what really cracking. But still, though, you know what I mean? We'd love to see it, man. We'd love to see the old kickoff back. That's just me. That was one of my favorite parts of playing football was that kickoff return, kickoff team, punt team, all that special team stuff, man. And they changing it up, man. They kind of taking it out the game. But they're trying to get it back. We'll see. All right. So also the Lions' defensive penalty proposal fails. A proposal to eliminate automatic first downs on defensive holding and illegal contact penalties failed Tuesday. The Detroit Lions introduced a proposal which sought to eliminate automatic first downs on certain defensive plays. We all know, you get automatic first down on the hold in and, stuff like defensive holding. That's a rough one, man. That is a rough one, but they're the only team that kind of put it in the proposal. Everybody else shot it down. So, that's a cheap one. But when you do hold somebody, though, it's usually warranted. You probably needed to hold him because he was about to make a big play if you didn't grab his ass. So I understand the first down being rewarded because he had you juked out, you grabbed him, or else he would have caught the ball and at least got 10 yards. Problem is sometimes it'd be 3rd and 20 and somebody do it, and you just can't do that on 3rd and 20. You just got to know. That's a player problem. That's a player awareness problem right there. All right. Now another rule. They're calling this a Steeler rule. We got another rule here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers free agent proposal passes. Okay? Free agent proposal. A proposal that would allow teams to speak directly to free agents passed Tuesday. The Pittsburgh Steelers proposed a new rule which allowed teams to speak directly to the free agent and schedule travel for those players during negotiating windows. Now, I never knew nothing about this. You know what I mean? I thought free agent was free agent. You could talk who you wanted to talk to, but I guess not. Under the old policy, teams were not allowed to schedule travel for players and could only speak to players' agents during negotiating windows. So, you know, that's why when I seen Jerry Jones talking to Michael Parsons directly, he was on it quick, the same day. As soon as he was allowed to find out to do, he said, let me speak to you privately, man. I ain't even trying to speak with your agent, even though Michael Parsons told him, no, you got to rap to my agent, because you ain't sneak nothing in on me. But the Steelers proposed that, and it passes. Now they can speak to him. I mean, I don't see why not. But like I said, that the players can debunk that anytime they want and be like, nah, I ain't doing this without my lawyer. Because that's what an agent pretty much is, all right? So, yeah, man, look here. That's pretty much all the new news. I mean, not the new news, but the new rule changes. All right? That's the new rule changes. So, we're going to go to halftime real quick. You already know what it is, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It's the Underground 412. 407-2744. Call in, interrupt the show. Talk your sports, talk your shit. But right now, we're going to halftime, baby. We're right back. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it. Fourth down, couldn't reach it, man. Your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music. Flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls. Turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy,
Hit y'all with some Blazer Man. My boy from down south, let's go.
And get love from the hoes, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the hoes, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we're getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, good evening, y'all. It's the Blazer Man. Put a hole in the head of a raper man. Hit him with the razor man. Fold him like some paper man. Him a bitch, him a punk, him a hater man. Them niggas don't like us, yes they wanna fight us. But they're not righteous, so they cannot ignite us. Smoke on my reefer, I'm my brother's keeper. Only the strong survive, nigga, and you weaker. When a grown man talking, nigga, you should speak up. The sun ain't the only thing that make you heat up. I'm Mr. Mathis mixed with McCoy. Oh, you a shot to a killer, a rude boy. When I was a jit, we didn't have shit. I had to use a bucket whenever to take a shit. But now I'm the shit, don't ask me for shit. You are the same nigga that wouldn't give me shit. Talk to him, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the hoes, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the hoes, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. My man, the Blazer Man. I'll play a little more for that. More of that for y'all later. But it's your boy back. Filthy Rich, man, the host of the Underground Sports Show, 412-407-2744. Call into the show. We live. Talk your shit. Talk your sports, for sure. All right, look here, man. little bit I wanted to get into, man. The alternate jerseys, man. Everybody like their alternate jerseys. Everybody like their throwback jerseys. Well, this year, man, the last on the rule changes is they're gonna allow teams to wear their alternate jerseys 4 times now in a season. So everybody like especially the Eagles had the sweet jerseys, man, the throwback jerseys, the Steelers throwback jerseys, sweet. A lot of teams got some good throwback jerseys, man. The Giants. Let me think. Who else, man? Shit. Redskins might throw their joint. No, they ain't gonna let them do it, is they? That's shady though. Real talk on that one. That's shady. But yeah, Seattle, yeah. Seattle got some lit throwback jerseys. Who else? Trying to think. Tampa Bay, Creamsicle, everybody like them bright colors now. So you get 4 opportunities now to wear alternate jersey. Everybody like them Houston Oilers jerseys. Tennessee be wearing. So you can rock the throwback or alternate. Alternate is what? They still got the color rush type out there. Everybody like to see something different every now and then. So yeah, I think that's good. I'm guessing it was 2 before. I really don't know. But they upped that to 4, man. All right, so next story. Not the Steelers, but the NFL is considering spreading their wings a little bit more, all right? NFL considering playing regular season games in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, yeah. In Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I ain't never been out there, and I ain't going out there. But, a lot of people go to Dubai. We've always been, especially it was real viral, year ago, 2 years ago. People was going out there. Girls go out there and they get $50,000 to get defecated on. I heard, you know what I'm saying? So it's wild out there, man. There's some money out there, man. You know what I mean? So once again, NFL considering playing regular season games in Dubai or Abu Dhabi with 49ers, Commanders, and the Rams holding the rights. All right. So those are 3 major cities in America that, want the rights, LA, Washington, and San Francisco, and say they got the rights in its continuing effort to expand the global footprint. The NFL considering playing future games in the United Arab, Emirates or whatever. That's how they say it over there. NFL Executive Vice President Pete O'Reilly announced on Monday that the UAE and Greece are now markets under consideration for the league's global market program. The Washington Commanders, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Rams will have international marketing rights for the UAE, meaning that one of them would lose a home game, but they would play in Dubai or Abu Dhabi if the league moves forward with the proposal. As with all international games, this means the fans in the team's home city will lose a game. That means that it would be increasingly difficult for fans of those teams to watch them on TV. Dubai is 11 hours away. 1 p.m. kickoff in Dubai would start at 2 a.m. local time. That's crazy. Yeah, that's tough to watch, man. 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. You ain't watching that. You DVR that, but it's your squad. So I'm thinking you just move it to a night game. They acting like that's hard to do. Instead of starting at 1 p.m., you just make it at night. Make it a Monday night type, Thursday night type game. And then it'll at least be in the morning. So yeah. NFL going to Dubai though, but here's the kicker. O'Reilly called the UAE an important market while citing NBA and international soccer games played in the region. The NBA has staged preseason games over there since 2022, but hasn't had a regular season game there yet. The NBA has come under fire, though, from critics for engaging in sports washing by doing business with the autocratic UAE government that the New York Times describes as placing limits on freedom to speech and press and provides arms to fighters accused of, I don't even know. I don't know. But anyway, dealing with the war in Sudan, right? So basically, they saying that, you know, the NFL shouldn't support nothing over there, shouldn't take nothing over there, because you know when something comes to your town will make some cheese. That's what they're saying. So don't take a game over there where they going to make all that money off that game instead of us over here when they be, you know, whole people, they live in different, they don't live the Western lifestyle. So, you know, it always comes down to politics at the end of the day, but honestly, I don't think the NFL care. They're so powerful, and they're going to do what they got to do. If there's some cheese to make over there, they're going to do it. They're going to play one game over there. They're going to roll out, and they ain't worried about all that. It just got to be safe. Now, they went to, where'd they go last year? Brazil, and it was like, oh, you can't wear green, and it was 2 green teams, Green Bay versus the Eagles. That worked out. So, look here, I don't know if the NFL is looking back on nothing like that. I don't think so. Tell me. Tell me what you think. All right, next up, though, man, NFL players in the Olympics. NFL players in the Olympics? And answer my other question, man, is Russ in a better situation with the G-Men? He might be. If you heard me earlier, I broke it down, man. He might be. Especially if you can get the Shedeur Sanders on the other side. Not Shedeur Sanders. If you can get Travis Hunter on the other side of Malik Neighbors. I don't even know which one of them dudes is better than each other. For real, for real. Malik Neighbors is a beast. I'm just saying, though. You let me know. Do you want DK Metcalf, George Pickens, or do you want Malik Neighbors and Travis Hunter? Let me know. All right, but yeah, NFL players in the Olympics, like I said, the Olympics then indoctrinated flag football into the Olympics, man. And y'all remember, I was supposed to get the picture. Y'all remember old boy with the braids going backwards, he got the cornrows, got the long hair, playing flag football for the USA team. He going off too. Michael Vick into that quarterback. He said he was better than Patrick Mahomes at flag football. I wish he would come out here. I'll show him what's up. So now these NFL players is getting excited about going to the Olympics, man. Well, you know, one thing though, I ain't mad at the NFL players about is getting that gold medal, bro. Ain't nothing like a real Olympic gold medal. If you can get one of them on your hands for whatever reason, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if it's ping pong. I don't care what the sport is, skateboard. I don't care. If you gonna give me a real gold medal, I'm out there. It just hit different. There ain't a lot of other things. Now you want your Super Bowl trophy, the trophy in the sport where you play, but if you can get you a gold medal in the Olympics, I could see somebody wanting that. I really could. I really could see somebody wanting that gold medal. So I can see some NFL players being eager. What I can't see is NFL owners, NFL GMs, NFL coaches interested in seeing their players out there risking their ACLs, risking their ankle sprains, risking their anything. You know, you could fall. You could stub anything, any type of injury. You could stub a finger. You could break a finger. Because people are going to be trying to beat you. They ain't come to the Olympics to lose. So, once you throw those NFL players in there, and once you throw the sport into the Olympics, they're going to keep getting better and better and better, other countries. And, I just don't see GMs wanting their players to get hurt in this situation. It's already the Summer Olympics. The summer is when you're supposed to be getting ready to play football, yeah, but we don't want you to be out there that active. We don't want you to, and I know it ain't no contact in flag football, but an ACL tear don't take no contact. An ankle sprain don't take no contact. You can sprain a hand, twist a finger, break a hand, falling. Is it worth it? I don't know. But they're supposed to propose that. They're definitely thinking about it. All right. So Commissioner Roger Goodell's decision on NFL players participate in 2028 Olympic flag football expected soon. All right, flag football is headed to the Summer Olympics in 2028. Whether or not NFL players will be able to participate is a decision that is forthcoming, Commissioner Roger Goodell said Tuesday at the annual league meetings in Palm Beach, Florida. I think that's something that we'll continue to discuss with not just the union, but also the clubs. Here's the teams I'm talking about. You gotta talk to the teams like, is you gonna let your players do this or not? Now, I really can't see like Patrick Mahomes it's just too important to your team. Making too much money. The commitment is gonna be to your team, and you just ain't gonna do that. But there's a lot of dudes not getting paid a lot of money that you don't know in the NFL that might be willing to go out there. Or one superstar that just don't care, like Tyreek Hill, who like to be, and like I said, no matter who you are, it's going to be hard to pass up that gold medal. Or do you just leave it to the amateurs? What do you think? All right. So Roger Goodell also talks about in October 2023, the International Olympic Committee added flag football for 2028. Shortly thereafter, the league announced it would work with the NFL Players Association to allow current and former NFL players to participate. While work is still underway, anticipation and the hope of participation has grown. I've heard directly from a lot of players who want to participate and represent their country, whether it's United States or the country where they're from, Goodell said. Straight out of Goodell's mouth. Within a couple months, the players should find out if they'll be able to pair with pair off flags for a trip to LA for the summer in 2028. So, yeah, he said in a couple months, he'll be making his decision. I got a feeling he's going to say yeah. I got a feeling he's going to say yeah, but then they're going to police it with the teams. They're going to start policing it in the contract. But it's hard to, like I said, it's hard to hold a man back from winning a gold medal. It really is, no matter what. Or do y'all just think it should stay amateur and y'all rather see that? Y'all don't want to see y'all NFL stars. Because we complained about it in the Pro Bowl though, right? We don't want to see no flag football. That's I know a lot of people that don't even like 7-on-7, seeing the young boys do 7-on-7 because they think that's too much in the off season. Personally, I agree. I think you should play another sport because it works your body in a different way. Football is a lot of side to side. Basketball is back and forth. You know what I mean? So you ain't on your ACL all day in basketball. That's why you don't see ACL tears in basketball. But if you play football all year round, then you work in the same joints all day. I think there's a lot of reasons you see these young boys hurt. They say, oh, well, they train all year, man, training ain't the same as playing. Once you get serious, it it's different. Once you get serious, you're trying to win, it's different. Start going full speed. Like they say in the league, preseason. Okay, we rolling. But then the preseason start, everything speed up. Then the playoffs, speed up again. Then the Super Bowl, speed up again. So yeah, nah. It's gonna be a tough one. I think Rodgers gonna do it, but they're gonna low key behind the scenes, like teams be like, nah, you can't go. You don't need to go. But we'll see. We'll see. I got a vibe. Somebody's gonna be in there. This is also gonna promote the NFL, just like the Dream Team promotes the NBA. I just talked about Dubai and how they're thirsty. They're gonna go get their money. So that's probably the main reason why the NFL's even thinking about it. For real. They know it's going to diverse their sport or get a player out there that don't nobody know and turn him into a star. Because it's all about the money. All right, man. End of the day, man, I want y'all to look at a list with me real quick before we get out of here, man. Look, this ranking of the last 10 overall picks. This is something I seen today, man. Someone started doing a new segment, what I seen today. And this is what I seen today, right? So let me bring it up for myself so I can get a better look at it. But yeah, what I seen today, man. Rankings of the last 10 first overall picks, right? And it was wild. So this is the last 10 years, first overall picks. And you really don't even think about stuff like that. And these names on this list is like, dang. That was less than 10 years ago. Especially when I see like a Jameis Winston at number 9. But let's go through the list, man. Myles Garrett. Once again, like I said, this is ranking the last 10 first overall picks. First overall pick the last 10 years. Myles Garrett is number 1. Joe Burrow's number 2. Jared Goff was picked number 1. And he's standing up on it. He's number 3. Baker Mayfield, Cleveland, stupid. Should have never let that man go. Never. Somebody that definitely might be too high on his list. This is a lot of credit for this young man, but his list ain't that great though, for real, after him. But Caleb Williams, number 5. Ahead of Kyler Murray and Trevor Lawrence. That's where it's a little fugazi, man. You kind of living in a present on this one. But maybe they see something in Caleb Williams that is going to surpass these two. But I still think Kyler Murray and Trevor Lawrence got a chance, man, because they're super talented. They just got to get right. Both of them got their money already. That's for sure. A lot of people don't think either one of these dudes deserve that money they're getting, but there's a lot of time to prove themselves, man. They got talent. And both of these teams kind of committed to putting talent around them, so we'll see. But Bryce Young, man, sitting at number 8. Jameis Winston at 9. And Trayvon Walker at 10, man. I think he need to be up the list a little more, too. I mean, I like the way he played. I'll put him all the way up at the 5 in Caleb Williams' spot and just slide the whole thing down. But that's just me. That's just me. So this list is a little flawed to me, for sure. But yeah, Myles Garrett is definitely number 1, man. I'm surprised they didn't put Joe Burrow number 1, but yeah, Myles Garrett puts in work. Puts in work. Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, they got that right. I'm with that. But once they get to 5, that's when it all gets jammed up to me. All gets a little off. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight, checking me out. It's the Underground, man. Check me in the morning, too. You know what I'm saying? Leave something in the comments. Yo, it's the Underground, man. I appreciate y'all, but I'm going to leave y'all with the Blazing Man tonight. You know what I'm saying? Holla at you.
I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we're getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, good evening, y'all. It's the blazer man. Put a hole in the head of a raper man. Hit him with the razor man. Fold him like some paper man. Him a bitch, him a punk, him a hater man. Them niggas don't like us, yes they wanna fight us. But they're not righteous, so they cannot ignite us. Smoke on my reefer, I'm my brother's keeper. Only the strong survive, nigga, and you weaker. When a grown man talking, nigga, you should speak up. The sun ain't the only thing that make you heat up. I'm Mr. Mathis mixed with McCoy. Oh, you a shot to a killer, a rude boy. When I was a jit, we didn't have shit. I had to use a bucket whenever to take a shit. But now I'm the shit, don't ask me for shit. You were the same nigga that wouldn't give me shit. Talk to him. I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, I told you one time, I told you too many. If you asking for money, then I don't have any. That's word to that fiend, that's word to Donnie Lee. Stop counting my pockets, there's room for only me. I'm not sure anymore. I see a bald head nigga at my door. I'ma put a bullet right through him head. And keep shooting till I think that I'm dead. He should've never fucked around with I. It's only me, oh my. He on the first class ticket to the sky. Everybody asking why. First name Donnie, last name Mathis. Been the go-getter, yeah, you can check my status. You can X Murph, you can X Show, you can X Slim, even X CeeLo. And peace to the ladies who really love me so. They be singing my song, we love Nebraska. Mr. Truly Yours, I call me the one and only. We ain't cool, we ain't friends, and we ain't no homies. I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. Mr. Truly Yours, the blazer man. It's the blazer.